G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another gameplay video for you, but this time we've got a brand new game to the channel. We're not going to be playing Marvel United today. We're going to be looking at Tidal Blades 2, Rise of the Unfolders. So this is, I guess, like a campaign game, a dungeon crawl-esque style game, and so you guys probably know my camera style and my setup here isn't the most professional or probably the best for getting a good view of the table. So we're going to sort of trial this and see how it goes and see if you guys enjoy this style of game with this sort of perspective and that sort of thing. I don't really have the top-down equipment or anything like that. So yeah, we'll give it a shot, and you guys can let me know if you sort of want to see more of this sort of stuff. But yeah, this is a brand new one to my collection. It's been out for a little while. I think it sort of came out towards the end of last year, but it's only just sort of like arrived at my place from the Kickstarter. And I'm not going to go through a big full rules teach or anything like that at the beginning. If I can find some good rules videos there, I might sort of add a link to that. But we are going to be playing I guess a solo version of this. So this game is based around a bunch of heroes in this really beautiful tropical sort of, I guess, sort of coastal world, or coastal region of this world, and these heroes are called Tidal Blades. So I thought before going too much further, what I will do is give a little bit of background story and just sort of set the scene a little bit. So here's the story. You can see here, for centuries, crocs, turtles, humans and fish folk have been living together in one united floating city called Naviri. It is a world of cooperation, science, delight and celebration, but it wasn't always so peaceful. Dun, dun, dun. 15 years ago, an onslaught of monsters came from the ocean. To stop them, the Tidal Blades used an experimental piece of technology, the Hyperloom, to deploy a gigantic time barrier. They were trapped inside, saving the city with their sacrifice. Alright, and then we come down here. I'm going to have to sort of scroll through this. Commonly known as the Fold, this barrier brought the city years of peace, but now it is mysteriously failing. With each passing day, the city faces an ever-growing number of sea monsters breaking out. As the new generation of Tidal Blades, you've been entrusted with the Nexus, a new device that will let you venture into the Fold. Your mission: repair the Hyperloom at its heart, rescue the elder Tidal Blades, frozen in time since the Great Battle. And in fact, you'll notice this game was called Tidal Blades 2, Rise of the Unfolders, and the original Tidal Blades, if you're familiar with that or if you're not familiar with that, was a game where the theme of it was that you were these new generation of Tidal Blade hopefuls. You were trying to sort of get on the team of Tidal Blades, and you were basically competing in these different events to sort of like prove your worth, sort of thing. So it was a competitive, I want to say like dice manipulation. Don't know if it was dice placement, but it was, yeah, it was like this sort of dice pool building sort of Euro style game. A lot of fun, but very different style of game to this. So the story continues, and now we're playing a cooperative dungeon crawl style game. So let's have a look at the heroes. You are the new generation of Tidal Blades, chosen by Judge Kroback among the best contestants of the grand citywide tournament. So that's what the previous game was all about. Now, we're not going to go through all the characters here, but here is Kroback. He's now a playable character. He was like the judge in the old game. But we're going to zero in on these two, because these are the two that I'm going to play with today. So we've got Dust, the Desert Warrior. So Dust hails from the unforgiving sands of the Droskani Desert, where she honed her strength and unparalleled swordsmanship. Since becoming a Tidal Blade, her journey has been one of finding balance between her fierce desert-born determination and the serene flow of Naviri's culture. So that's her there. Plus we'll be using Caiman. Now we're actually going to be using him, he's the hunter, as a sort of like solo sort of support character, so we'll explain that in a little bit. But before winning the Tournament of Heroes, Caiman spent most of his life hunting down dangerous monsters. His motivation stems from a personal tragedy. Years ago, his family was killed by a Garakuda. Garukuda. Alright, since then he has dedicated himself to protecting others from similar fates and seeking revenge. So these are the two we're going to be using. I have played through this before, just the first mission with this kid Axel and Crowback, and they were a lot of fun as well, but I want to try these guys out now. There's also Echo, the Curious Mind, and Sagashi, the Time Traveler. And Sagashi, this card very rudely leaves out, I think it's Gru. I want to say Gru, maybe it's, yeah, I think it's Gru, but I don't know if, yeah, can we zoom in on that? There we go. He's got a little bug that travels around with him, so yeah, I thought we'd give him a shout out as well. So that's the story, and we're basically, we are going to be using dust here. Here's the models. So unfortunately these are going to be a bit far away, I guess, on the camera, but I just wanted to show off the models here. Unfortunately I haven't painted them, but hopefully you can get a sense of how nice they are. I think they're a little bit smaller in scale if I remember from the original Tidal Blades game. I think the pieces in that were a little bit bigger. And this is, I believe, a upgraded sort of, this is like using the miniature pack. So if you get this game at retail, I think these are represented by standees. So just so you know, if you're looking for a cheaper option, that is available. That's Caiman there. Alright, so like I said, we're not really going to go into in-depth rules teach. I'm going to try and sort of like just explain what I'm doing as we go along. So what I'd like to do now is just take us through this first scenario. So you can see here we are using sort of like a booklet type thing here, two of them stuck together to make a central board here. So I'm just going to read through this first scenario. So the first scenario is called the Banner Festival. So I'll just show you that page there. You can see the setup and that sort of thing here. So cheers echo across the gentle water from Troll Stadium. Hundreds of colourful banners adorn the crowded floating platforms and staircases, all bustling with activity in the midday heat. As the newly appointed Tidal Blades, this is your first real break since your accelerated training in the Citadel. It's a strange and sudden change of pace, but your sore muscles are thankful for the rest. Don't like this, Caiman grunts, squinting in the blind sun. See there? Outposts are deserted. Most coral guards are deployed to the fold's edge by this morning's decree, Echo says without looking away from her book. This far away, risks of an attack are minimal. By the primeval salt, my friends, relax, Sagashi says, shoving a jellyfish smoothie in each of their hands. I don't know about you, but this is my first Banner Festival, and I'm having a blast. Oh, Goya stars, I've yet to try one. The chameleon hums happily as he veers off towards a cart laden with golden fruit. The rest of the Tidal Blades exchange an amused glance. Sagashi has been upbeat lately. Apparently Drew, there you go, his name is Drew, his pet isopod, sensed his lost wife's presence again in the fold. The fact that the fold, the hyperdimensional barrier that protects Naviri from an apocalyptic swarm of beasts, is on the brink of collapse, hasn't seemed to temper his enthusiasm. Dust sighs, struggling in her unwieldy ceremonial clothing. I know that as the new Tidal Blades we have the traditional outfits to wear, but I swear those Trollian caps are not made for human heads. Battle gear would feel more natural. With a sharp pop, Axel warps out of thin air in front of Dust and rolls to his feet. Who needs battle gear when your whole body is a weapon, he grins. Check this out. Axel reappears a few paces away and throws a flurry of playful kicks at Caiman's torso. The towering croc stands still, frowning flatly down at him. We shouldn't be using our shell shields for recreational purposes, Echo says, although that was a masterful demonstration of time leaps, Axel, son of Braze. Suddenly, the dock lurches under your feet. A horn echoes in the distance. Frightened shouts arise from the crowd all around you. Is the race over? Caiman mumbles as the throng scatters towards the nearest gate. Your pondering is cut short when your mentor, Crowback, emerges on the dock in a panic. Spine squid, he gasps. On the eastern dock. Alright, and that is where we begin our mission. So if we have a look here, there's a little bit of a setup instruction here for certain creatures and things that we're supposed to put in here. There's a few things that they say are going to appear later in the scenario as well. We place our characters in these locations here. plus the monsters in these spots here. We have a few little items that get placed out as well. And if we were playing a larger player count, we'd put extra things out as well. So there's only going to be these two little spots down here. Our objective is to defeat all the spine squid tentacles on the initial dock. So we've got 1, 2, 3, so we have to defeat 3 of them. There's going to be like a boss one here as well, like they call a mutant. Bonus objectives: complete the scenario in 8 or less rounds to gain bonus XP. This is a game where you can level up between scenarios and gain extra skills and all that sort of stuff. We gain less XP if it takes 11 or more rounds, so we're aiming for 8 or less. All right. We also want to gather fruit, which we can use to heal and also to purchase powerful items. So if we can not have to heal with it too much, we might be able to save up some to buy some stuff at the end. So let's have a look here. At the end of the round, if all spine squid tentacles have been defeated, remove their initiative token, shuffle their action cards back into the deck, and then turn the page and read the next section. So essentially we're going to be sort of fighting off this squid, but then that's not the end of the scenario. We're going to have to turn the page and see what comes up next. Alright, well, let's get down to the table. Okay, so we can see here I've got these two sort of player areas set up, and this is going to represent Dust is going to be my main playable character here. So I've got to shuffle up her cards and draw a hand of 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, I believe we are supposed to start with. And I think we do the same with Caiman as well, and Caiman, you'll notice, has a slightly different board. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And apologies, I'm probably going to be getting a whole series of rules and stuff wrong here. So hopefully this video will give you a sense of the fun of the game and how it sort of flows, but not necessarily a really accurate version. I'm going to try my best to make sure I get things right. I have played through it before, but I'm probably going to forget a few things and that sort of thing, or make a few mistakes. So yeah, apologies. Definitely check out some how to play videos and things like that if you're looking for a real better sense of how the game plays. But so we've got our hand of cards here. You can see the cards are these little square cards. This is what Dust has to play with here. Caiman's got a series of cards over here as well. But we have this board here, and this is going to sort of determine most of the gameplay. So essentially we have this 3x3 grid, which has a whole bunch of different actions already printed on the board, even under these initial cards that we start with. There's a symbol there as well. But that's going to determine what actions we can do in our turn. So what we'll essentially be doing is choosing a card from our hand. We're going to be using that to start with. This is the card we want to play with. We're going to put that up here in this section, which is called the initiative spot here. And that's going to adjust who gets to go first in the turn based on the cards that we play. So a particularly powerful attack here might take a big swing, time to swing. So it's going to reduce our initiative there. So it's going to sort of make us go later in the round, sort of thing. So first of all, what we do is we pick which card we'd like to use for the round. Then we adjust the initiative based on what the initiatives were, and then in that order we go through and play the actions, whether it's enemy turns or hero turns. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place these anywhere we like on our grid, and then where we've placed our card we can then choose a row or column where that latest card got placed down and trigger all of the actions on the cards and the slots that are visible there. And if we ever complete a row or column of cards, that row or column gets removed and put back. But otherwise, this card, if it was played here, would remain here and give us this bonus if we triggered the column or row that was in later turns with other cards and that sort of thing as well. So that's the basic premise there. We have over here, if we're playing in a solo mode, and you don't have to play solo, you could play multi-handed with different things as well, but this character has a limited slot, so they have a special power, which every character sort of starts with these special power cards that start at the center of the board. Theirs starts sort of off the center here, and then they've only got a single row essentially, and so they've got limited things, but each of these actions tends to be a bit more powerful than what's on this board here. So it should give us the ability to sort of take on a full board worth of bad guys but without the overhead of having to manage 2 full characters. That's the idea here. Alright, so speaking of bad guys, we just heard the story. The spine squid has showed up, so that's represented by these tentacles. So we're going to put down the tentacles here. So we'll just sort of randomly have a look where they're going to go. I'll try not to look too much. So the first one's going to go, I think, up here. And that's going to be the mutant. Okay, the mutant has a special shiny base here. So it's going to be this one here, and it has extra wounds, I believe. I'm going to place these here, and we can tell how many wounds it's got by this card. There we have it. And hopefully that's... is that focusing? Hopefully it is. And so this says that the mutants have 10 health, so we'll put that up to 10 on this little health track here. The others have health of 7, so we've got a green and a purple one, so there's 7 and there's 7. They have a starting initiative value of 4, so their little token's going to go here, and these are going to go up and down based on what cards we play, plus also this deck of monster sort of action cards as well. They're going to have, here we go, they're going to have little things that say when they do their initiative adjustment as well. So we'll shuffle that up, put that next to their little health tracker here, and we'll see how we go. So these spine squid, and we have, this is our round tracker as well. So we're trying to aim to get this all done by round 8 here, hopefully. But this little dash card thing here also tells us that that the attack values based on this deck here range between 2 damage and 3 damage. So when they attack, they're essentially either going to be doing a 2 damage hit or a 3 damage hit, which can be modified by other things and stuff as well. Their attacks are ranged as well, so they generally attack between 3 and 4 spaces away. But they also have a special ability here which is called Reach, which means that even though they're doing ranged attacks, if they're attacking someone adjacent to them, they suffer no penalty for that, because normally you suffer a disadvantage if you are attacking someone with a ranged attack who's right up close to you. So that's applicable to good guys and bad guys in the game. So the other thing to note about the spine squid is the special thing about like going through and playing through their deck. None of their cards, I believe, have any movement on them. So essentially this represents that the creature itself is actually under the dock somewhere, and it's just the limbs thrashing around on the outside of the dock. But because I've got that range of 3 and 4, they're going to be able to sort of get us from most spaces here. We do have to remember to put some fruit down. I think it was from memory these 2 spaces here. So if we can get these, we can sort of heal ourselves up or save them for spending later. And I think we're good to go with the enemies. So let's just quickly explain this dashboard, this player dashboard here. Up the top here we have our shield section, and essentially that's powered by shells. So shells is a resource, these little white or pearlescent shells here. We start with 6 of them in our uncharged section of the shield, and we can, through various effects, power up the shield by putting them these little tokens on here, and then they can essentially block damage from the enemy. Essentially, if you have a shield, you block damage equal to the shells on the shield. So that's pretty handy. But then, if they're on here, they get sent to this zone here, and there are other effects where you can send different the shells to the different parts of the shield as well. But this section over here is about powering up special abilities. So your shells, if they're sitting here, can't do anything. If they get put on the shield section, they can block damage. Once you start the next turn sort of thing, if you've got any leftover shields here, they go to this section. This is called the Quantum Reserve, the Quantum Reservoir, and you can upgrade this to get different abilities, but it starts with these innate ones here. We can spend 2 shells if they're in this section to re-roll dice rolls, or a die roll, and then we can spend 3 shells to gain these 2 resources down here on these tracks, and they're called Spirit and Focus. So the red energy here is called Spirit, and that allows us to power special moves on our cards. It allows us to get bonuses to our movement. It allows us to do like a free move, I think, so we can either do a move or we can increase a regular move that we might be doing through these. And yeah, I think it's mostly what it does. Then focus is this sort of like orangey yellow resource here. It allows us to cycle through our deck, so we can draw the top 2 cards off our deck and then discard any 2 from our new hand then. So let's just cycle through it. That's called scanning. And it can also let us on these dice, which brings us to the attacking part of the game, but on these hero dice here we have different symbols. This means that's a damage, that sort of red little icon there. This little wavy tide symbol there is like a bonus one where I think if you have the advantage, if you're attacking from an advantageous position, these become extra hits. Whereas this little focus symbol here, it becomes a hit if you spend a focus. You can then treat all of the focus symbols on any one die as an extra hit as well. So you'd roll, if you roll this, it would be a complete miss, but if you spend a focus, then this die could be worth 2 hits sort of thing. So yeah, that's how that works. We have these health tracks here as well, which both these characters start with 8 health, but if we go down below that, we become wounded, so we have another 8 health here, and then if we go down again, we become wounded again, we've got another 8 health. If you get completely wiped out, then you are sort of knocked out or whatever, and then unless someone can revive you, you're in a bit of trouble there. So that pretty much is what we need to know to get started. We've got these little blocking cubes in here, or blocking discs, just to sort of set the maximum values for these starting characters, and then as you level up you can sort of like slide those across so that you have more capacity there. So I think we are ready to go. So we're going into the first round. If we have a look at the initiative here, looks like Dust is going to be going first here. So let's just double check here the round overview. So we have the initiative card selection. So I shouldn't say Dust is going first. She will sort of be going first in terms of adjusting the initiative sort of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our cards here. I've got one that allows me to do an attack and power up a shell for my shield, and then I could also spend a focus to give each other hero within range 2 another shield as well. So that's called synchronized shield. So we could power up our shields, or I could just do a big attack. That's an attack of 3. That's not bad. I could build up my focus or spirit by 2, or I could do a move. I wouldn't mind doing like a big chop. I mean, maybe that's going a bit overkill, but there is a big mutant one right here, so I guess bringing out the big guns wouldn't be too bad. Although doing 2 attacks plus charging up my shield would not be bad either. That's not too bad. And this little symbol here has a link on it. So what that allows you to do is, I've already got a link on this ability here with this attack. So this allows you to sort of combine those together and do one big powerful attack. So you can really try and hit a big enemy hard sort of thing. So I could do something like that. Now, unfortunately, there's no movement on this card, and if I want to do the extra attack here, that's going to cost me the movement here. So what I'm thinking is I may put this card here, and I still get the movement on this spot here, so I'd be able to move and then do a big combined attack of 2, plus also charge up my shield. So that could be useful. My persistent power with Dust is that if you roll 4 or more attacks, attack symbols in one attack, you gain 2 shields. So that's not too bad either. So yeah, maybe let's do that. So I'm going to put that in my initiative spot there. That's the card that I choose. And let's see what Caiman is going to choose. I think he's got a bit of ranged attacks as well, if I have a look here. So he's got this one here that can be a bit of a range attack. I can heal to the rescue. That's a healing one there as well. Movement and healing. But maybe we'll try guarded volley. Am I within 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's maybe not. He is within range. 1, 2, 3. He's within range of this the big guy. So maybe that could work. All right. So let's try. Ooh, that's going to be guarded volleys. My initiative would go down 1. My initiative would go down 1, wouldn't it? To the rescue. Yeah, let's try the guarded volley. Let's give it a shot. So we'll put that in our initiative spot there. So now we go through. Okay, so dust. Oh, and we're also supposed to draw the top card here now. So the spine squids are going to do a big, powerful 3 attack at a range of 3. And this shows that they get that innate ability where their attacks are going to not be affected if they're attacking adjacent opponents. So what's going to happen here is that's got a -2. So we're going to go through with Dust. So she is going to go. She's not going to move anywhere. Caiman is going to move. He's going to go next. He's going to move down. And then the spine squid is going to move down 2. There's nowhere for it to go, so it just stays there. Alright, I believe that's correct. Okay. Now we go through, so we've done the card selection, we adjusted the initiative, that's the step 2, and now we go through the turn. So we look at who's going first. It's going to be Dust. So she's going to choose this card. I think we're going to go with that same plan. So we'll put that there. So she can now trigger these different symbols, these actions, in whichever way we like. So I think what we might do, I might spend this spirit to power up and give each other hero within 2, which we are, a shield. So I'm going to put is it each other? Yeah, each other. So we'll give a shield to Caiman there. Then we will move 2 spots. We'll go 1, 2. And so we're now adjacent. We can attack this spine squid here because I don't think Dust has any ranged attacks. And then we've used the 2 movement, and then we're going to use these 2 combined linked attacks. That gives us an attack of 2 and an attack of 2, so for a total of 4, I believe. And we're going to be using this cool dice tower that Len from Dice It Up Gaming built. He's a very handy craftsman. This is a homemade, fantastic dice tray that he's built, and it is very cool. And I'm very happy to. I think this might be the first time I'm getting to show it off on the channel. So hopefully it'll bring us good luck. So let's have a look here. So we rolled. Ooh, how many? What have we rolled here? So we've rolled 3. 3 hit symbols. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to trigger our if you roll 4 or more there. Now we could. Do we get any re-rolls? I don't think so. No re-rolls there. We don't have any shells. I suppose actually what we were supposed to do is put. We were supposed to charge up 1 shield here, weren't we? So that goes in there, but we don't have any in this spot here, so we can't re-roll. So we've got 3 hits, so that's not too bad. But what we can do is I've rolled 2 focus symbols here, so we could spend our focus. It's going to leave us with 0 focus and 0 spirit for the next turn, but we can drop that down, and that will count as an extra 2 hits. So now we've done a total of 5 hits. We still haven't rolled 4 or more of the actual hit symbol, so we don't get to trigger that ability, but what did I say there? That was 5, I think. So that's a pretty good start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've knocked the mutant spine squid tentacle leader down to half health, and now we don't discard or get rid of that card. Now that stays there. That's now a cool option. Now I can't remember whether I draw up a new card now. Let's see. Hero turn overview. Activate the Nexus grid. Yep. Clean up, clear the line, Nexus refresh. Draw cards. So yeah, so that's at the very end. Okay, so this is a hero turn, so we do that now. So we draw an extra card. Alrighty then. Put that there. So this, ooh, wow, that's a big one. Big, powerful 4 attack. Holy moly! It's a -2 on the initiative though. Oh, we lose health for every tide we roll. Okay, so a risky attack there. Surge Strike. Now, we look at the next character. That's going to be Caiman. So Caiman has this ability here. Persistent, you may make 1 free reroll for each ranged attack. So that was one of the reasons I was looking to use a ranged attack with him as well. So I've just got to remember I've got that. Now we did choose this card here. It was a guarded volley. And luckily the caution paid off, because even though we went down initiative, the Spine Squid went down too, so that's alright, we still get to attack first. So we're going to get two attacks here at range. Now, this says here that we get 2 attacks as a linked attack here, but it's not a ranged attack. So because I'm not close to the Spine Squid, that's going to go to waste. So what I could do is I could put this down here, and that's not going to go to waste, and I could still sort of make use of these other abilities here. However, this is a movement, so what I could do, this is interesting, I could do my ranged attack, but also then follow up with a movement and an attack if I can get within range. But I cannot. So dust is actually blocking me here, I can't actually get there, so that might not be as worthwhile. Maybe do I stay where I am? The only thing is then I'm sort of relying on moving after that, but that might be okay. Alright. Let's see. Maybe having some sort of ability to move later on might be good, but if I've got that ranged one, I suppose I could move and stay within range. It gives me a couple of shields as well, so I wonder, can I get to that green? To the green guy with the movement? 1, 2, no, okay. Well, let's leave the movement as an option here. Maybe I'll get rid of the shield. No, I like having that shield. I like building up a bit of a shield actually, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so I've given myself 2 movement. I believe this lets me also boost up one of these stats. I like the idea of boosting up this. Now, why is this on 0? I think they're both supposed to be on 1. Did he spend any? I don't think he spent any. No, apologies if I'm cheating here, but I think I set these up on the wrong spot. I'm going to increase my focus there. I think that's what that lets me do. I may as well move 2. What I'm going to do is, let's see, these guys are going to attack at a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. So as long as I don't go there, I'm not getting attacked by all 3. So I might head down to this spot here. 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I'm getting a bit closer to this one so I can go hand to hand if I need to. And let's do some attacking. So well, that's actually, before we do that, let's go 1, 2, 3. So that's going to let me charge the shield up 1, 2, 3. So now I have a total of 4 shield things there, and we will roll 2 dice only. 2 of these hero dice at a range of 3. Now I do want to target, I think I do want to keep targeting that mutant, so let's do that. Okay, so we've rolled 2 hits. I don't have advantage. You gain advantage by flanking the enemy, which means you need to sort of be in a 2-player game against the same enemy but not in contact with each other. In a normal game, 3-player or 4-player game, you need to be on opposite sides of an enemy. I think I was here. Okay. Well, so that's given us 2 hits. And do I want to spend this focus? Well, I've got another focus there, I guess, as well. So I'm going to spend that focus to get an extra hit. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do I need that extra hit? You know what? Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. So there we go. That's both heroes' turns complete. We'll draw a new card for Caiman as well. And now we will go to the Spine Squid. So the Spine Squid are all going to attack. So let's go down the line. We'll start with the Mutant. So it's going to do a range 3 attack. It's going to go for the closest enemy. It doesn't say that it's going to affect multiple enemies here, so it's going to go for the closest, which will be Dust. So Dust is going to be attacked for 3 hits, plus we're going to roll this, actually we're going to roll this one, which is the Mutant die. So we're going to add whatever we roll here to Dust. Let's see. Ooh, no. Okay, that's... Oof. Okay, Dust just got hit for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yowza. Okay, maybe attacking this mutant head-on was not the best idea. Now, what we can do... It's got hit for 5. We can block damage equal to the shells on the shield. So we spend 1, and then that will block, because there's only 1 shell on here, that will block 1 damage. I think I'm still going to do that. I'd probably rather wait and save up a big load, but I think I'm going to do that there. Okay. So that was the first Spine Squid. Now, okay, so now the green Spine Squid here can attack either one in terms of the distance, but otherwise it's going to go for the fastest initiative. So unfortunately for Dust, she's actually going to be targeted again, but this time we're rolling a slightly less offensive roll here. Ooh, we got the advantage symbol, or the title symbol, which luckily the squid does not have the advantage against us, so she's going to be taking 3 damage. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good thing I didn't... good thing I blocked at least one of those hits with the shield, because we're left on 1 resilience here, which means we're not quite wounded yet. So not a great start, but we'll see. Alright, well, that is the end of the round for the bad guys. So it now goes to new initiative phase. So we have to look at our cards again. Dust. We've got any healing here, Dust? What have we got? We might want to try and trigger some sort of shield build up here. What do we want to book it for? Actually, wasn't there a rescue card here? To the rescue. You and all adjacent heroes heal 1. Okay. Well, maybe we do that for Caiman. The problem is Caiman may not get there in time because he's pretty low on the initiative, but this does give him a +1, so let's try that. And then Dust. Well, you are going to need to... We've still got some attacking here. We could maybe shield up, do an attack, because the mutant's pretty low on health here. So maybe we try and... Nothing here has a shield though. But maybe what we do is try and build up our spirit or focus. Yeah, and then we can increase our initiative there as well. It's called Recharge. So I'll choose that one. Alright. So let's see what the enemy gets. They're going up in initiative here, but we'll see how we go. Alright, so luckily their attack is not quite as strong, although if they roll title symbols, that'll give them extra extra attacks here. So I'll just show you down the bottom. They've got this extra little bonus effect that's going to happen this round. So this attack's not quite as strong, but they get this little bonus here. Alright, so Dust. Well, Dust is going to try... She may as well try and stay at the top of the track as much as possible. What I might do... Oh, okay. Interesting. Do I actually try and get out of the way here instead of attacking that guy? Do I try and stay out of range? So what I could do, maybe put this card down here, trigger some movement, get a bit of a shield happening, and build that up, because I could get 2 shields that way. Because I could still do a big attack here and do a single shield, but yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to do this one here. So let's do that. So we'll do a move of 2. She's going to dance out of the way. 1, 2. Does that get me far enough away though? No, that spine squid's still going to hit me, isn't it? If Caiman can't take it out. So that could be problematic. But I think that's alright. Alright, so we'll take 2 shields. We've moved away a little bit. And then we will take, let's maybe take, do I want stunt? Maybe I want this. I'm going to take 2 of the red ability. So I could maybe use that to get some extra bonus movement as well. Okay. So not a super exciting turn, but we're sort of diving out of the way, trying to recover from that big hit that we took. And now Caiman goes next. Now, actually, I should have done this, shouldn't I? Sorry, guys. Caiman's supposed to go up 1, and then the spine squid goes up 1. Yes. Okay. So Caiman is going to... He's going to move 3. You and all adjacent... Oh, adjacent heroes. Well, that still works, doesn't it? Oh, here's what I could do. I could move 3, 1. Oh, but this is a ranged attack, so I don't want to get... If I attack with this ranged attack, it's going to be a disadvantage. I've got to remember that. Okay, so, but I'm going to move 3 to get within range... to get within... adjacency there. Now I can, you and all adjacent heroes heal 1. Okay, or you know what I might do instead? I'll use the movement here. I'll gain, let's gain one of these yellows again. I'll use this 2 movement to get where I am now. Now I'll launch my attack. I'll also gain a shield from... Oh, and actually all of these are now over here. So I'll gain a shield here. I will attack, so I get 2 dice. And we have... Oof. Right, we've only got 1 hit, but I'm going to spend one of my focus to turn one of the die's focus symbols into a hit as well, and that will be what we need to do. Is that on... Ooh, I can't remember now. Is that on 3? Or is it on 2? Because I got 1 hit. I'm not sure. I can't remember whether that was on the right spot, so I'm just going to spend this extra 1. I might be spending more than I need there, but I'm going to spend that to do the extra damage I need there, if that's what I was in fact rolling. So I can't remember there, but yes, we've taken down the spine squid. Now, when we defeat a a enemy, we get to dive into the rewards bag here, and we get a little bit of a reward. I'm not sure if we're supposed to put it back in or not. We've got ourselves, oh there you go, there we go, for our honesty we earned a focus token. I think we put it back in the bag, I'm not sure. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to jump back around, 1, 2, 3, and that's going to now let me, you and all adjacent heroes heal 1. I haven't been damaged, but I can at least do a little bit of healing on Dust there, and hopefully I've kept us fairly safe. Now these spine squids are going to attack, so the purple one is not in range. The green one, 1, 2, 3, is also not in range, so that's good. As long as we took out the mutant, that was the one that was going to hit us, so we're okay. We are okay. So now we can sort of like take the fight to them a bit now. Try and get in before they can take us out. So, did I draw? I did not draw my cards at the end of my turn. I've got an extra link attack there, and I've got an extra, ooh, a twin shot, is it? That's pretty cool. So this lets me, that little first symbol there is a 2 target, so I can attack 2 targets within range 3, although I'd have to get somewhere like here maybe to be able to sort of pull that off. Interesting. And if I spend 2 spirit, which I don't have unfortunately, I could gain an extra attack there. Oh wow. That sounds like a fun one to play, but they get to go first. Although actually letting them go first would almost be better in this case, because they wouldn't be able to hit us. I've got movement 3 here. 1, 2, 3. That might be worth playing. I think I'm going to try it. Let's try that twin shot for this next round. This is now round 3, isn't it? I've been forgetting to move the round. Sorry, guys. Dust. What's your best option here? Are you going to dive in and just attack that one? Try and finish it off? Should run, strike, surge strike, Trinite slash. Move 2. Let's move 2 here. None of that really helps, does it? We could play this. That would give us a little attack, and we'd be able to run in. I don't want to waste too much time hanging around, because I know I'm trying to get this done pretty quickly, so let's risk it, because I won't be able to attack if I can't get within range, and with only the 2 movement there, that's not super handy, so I might do that. I'll play that one there, so let's put that down as my choice there, and we'll see what the spine squids are up to. Oh, they are going up 2. Alright, well let's start with Dust. So they're going to get to this point here. So Dust is going to go down 1. If I choose to go down 1, and then they would go up 2, but Dust would still go first, which is not ideal. We'd rather do that, so I may as well just stay at the top, I think, because either way they're going to get to go up 2. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to adjust mine and just keep it at the top there, I think. Then next on the list is Caiman. He's going to go down 2, and then the Spine Squid's going to go up 2. And now we have to trigger them in that order. So Dust, what are you going to do? Are you going to risk it? They're going to get to attack you, but only one will attack. So, oh, and I think these are supposed to be over here now, so I actually don't have any shields. What did I choose? I chose this. Now at this point, but depending on what the enemy's done, you don't have to sort of lock in what you were planning on doing. You just put it up there in the initiative. So, I could put this here and then only trigger this one here, which would let me shield up, but then I wouldn't be doing any attacking though. And these guys are both at full health, so I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to spend 2 movement plus another 2 movement to move up to 4. And then I'm going to gain a shield and roll an attack, I think. So that's what I'll do. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, at the moment I'm okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's gain that shield. We might need it. And then let's roll 2 attack dice against this thing. Alright. Hopefully I can roll... are there double reds on this? Yeah, I just got to roll 2 double reds. It's fine. Nope. Not what we needed. And unfortunately we don't have a focus. That would have been really good. We could have got 2 focus symbols there. But we've only got the 1. So we did a measly 1 damage. Now I do have 2 things here, so I could re-roll. Yeah, why not? Let's spend that to re-roll. Alright, so I'm going to re-roll the focus one. Oh, no, okay. No good. I don't have advantage, and the focus doesn't help me, so, yeah, one damage. So that's the green one. Knocked it down 1. Okay, now they're going to get to attack back. The purple one is out of range. The green one is going to attack... it's got a range of 2. It's going to be a ranged attack. It's not at disadvantage. Oh, yeah, it's not at disadvantage because it's got its ability there. It's going to roll this one. Oh, and it's got a tidal symbol. So luckily we got away with no extra damage there, but it had a base strength of 2. So luckily we take 1 hit. We can block 1 damage with the shield there. So we're very risky here. So now, Caiman. All right, Mr. Caiman. So where did I want to put this again? I guess I'm putting it here. There's only 1 spot. So that means we know these are going to get triggered. Oh, and this also got triggered as well. So these go into the discard. And this goes over here. We get a new card there. Is there anything else we do? Clean up line. If you activated a card that contains 3. The line that contains 3. If you cleared a line, discard any number of cards. Oh yeah, the other thing we're allowed to do is you can use that, if you do a clear, you can use that as a chance to sort of refresh your hand, but I'm not knowledgeable enough about the decks and stuff to worry about that, so yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's use 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. Now, our range attacks here are both range 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep. This, I can only target a single character. This one I can target both. So what I'm going to do is trigger this one first, and that will allow me to attack twice. I believe I am allowed to trigger multiple attacks. It's just if you use a linked attack, you can combine them all on one enemy sort of thing. So I think I'm still allowed to do this. Apologies if I'm getting this wrong, but now I'm going to roll 2 dice, because there's 2. Now, do I do this damage to both? I think I do. Multiple targets. Attacks with more than 1 target are rolled as 1 attack with the damage rolled applied to each target. Yep, okay. So, we rolled 3 hits there. We do have 1 that we can use here to turn that into 4 hits. Yeah, I could re-roll one of these as well. What are my options here? I think that's pretty good still. So I'm going to keep that. I will spend this, I think, so I can get the benefit on the 2 hits sort of thing. So they each take... they each take... it was 3 plus that one, so they each take 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now... I also get to gain a shield. Or did I do that already? I can't remember if I was supposed to push that across or not. Well, I'm only supposed to gain 1 this turn, so maybe this is supposed to be over here now. I don't have the 2 reds to spend to do this extra dice. So, yeah, this one over here I'm going to try and finish off the green squid since it's a threat to dust. So let's do 2 more attacks. And we just need to do 1, 2 damage. Oh, lucky. All right, because we didn't have any focus left, but we did roll the 2 damage there. So bingo. All right, down it goes. All right, this croc ally guy is really helping me out. There we go. The green squid is down, and we get to draw from the bag. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We got ourselves a spirit, so let's increase that up there. Okay, now we can trigger that, but unfortunately all of these go away. So that goes to the discard, and we are looking good. Now at this point as well, if you had more of these special power cards through upgrading, if you clear the line, you can then choose to remove that power and get a new ongoing power, but we're going to use this one because we don't have any others. Okay. It's also the end of the round, so this goes to the back there. I think it's the first time all game I've remembered to do that, so that's a win. I probably should be spending some of these on the... you know what, let's do it. Let's spend 3. Put that back in the reserve there, and let's boost our... Oh, we get to gain 1 and 1. Oh, I should have done that before. Oh well. Yeah, gain that. Okay. Okay, new round. Round 4. So we've got to finish off this last one as quick as we can. It's only got 3 health left. So what I might do is I might try... Oh, dust. Dust. Is it worth racing for that fruit yet? I don't know. Well, let's see. What can we do? Oh, we've got a multiple target attack. That's no good in this round. Spinning blades. Okay. Well, there's a 3 attack, a 1 attack. I might... You know what I might do? This has only got 1 attack, so I've got all these big powerful attacks I might want to save up for future turns. So what I might do this round, since they're all attacks, is... And I could do some... If I get a focus or something, I could do some scanning, but if I choose this one, I can go down on the track, and maybe then that'll buy me some time to move in to this, towards this fruit after it's already attacked. Although actually it's going to attack Caiman now anyway, isn't it? Yeah, but I don't think I'm in range to sort of get there and attack it anyway, so I may as well play a low level attack, I think, is the plan. Alright, and Caiman, what are you going to do now, bud? You don't have any ranged attacks anymore, and I don't have any ranged attacks here. So what I do need to do is get you into range to attack. Yeah, let's... I could build up my stuff, but I've already got a little bit of stuff there, so I think I'm going to play this one, the defend one. We're going to go in and defend Dust, keep them off her back there, Yep. Oh no, hold on. The one I wanted? Or did I want this one? Move in and attack. I think that's what I wanted. I wanted extra attack. Yep, I'm going to play that. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through, check on Dust. Dust is playing Spinning Blades. Oh, we're supposed to also flip that card over. She is going down one. Now the Spine Squid are not going anywhere, but because she's come down one and gone behind them, they're going to go first. And then Caiman, he chose to play a card where he stays where he is, so that's fine. Now we go through and do the turn. So the Spine Squid are going to do an attack with a range of 4 against the closest enemy here, so that's going to be Caiman. They roll their dice plus 2, but if they roll any tide symbols, that's going to add a punch. Oh, there you go. So they've got a tide symbol, so that essentially adds 1 punch plus the 2 here. So Caiman has taken 3 hits, and unfortunately he doesn't have his shield set up at the moment. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Now Dust is going to go next. So Dust is going to... What is she going to do? Maybe she can charge up her shield. I can't remember if I think I did. Maybe if I put that one there, the single attack, Spinning Blades, it still lets me move 2 towards the fruit. But it also lets me build up my shields. Although I'm not going to need my shields this turn, am I? So should I maybe try and build up some of these meters? Maybe I'll do that. Move 2. Yeah, let's build up the focus. Let's move 2, 1, 2. And let's... the attack goes to waste. Alright. Then Mr. Caiman is going to fight or flight. I think I wanted to put this here so I can move. Interesting. Oh, they're both like that. Okay, so I can't move and attack with that, but I think I've got... Do I have enough movement? Oh, I do too. 1, 2. So I've got enough movement with that I can still trigger both attacks here. I can also build up my focus a bit here. I've got to remember that I can spend the spirit to move a bit more as well. I wonder if I should do that with... You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to move 2. I'm going to spend spirit to move an extra 2. 1, 2. And then grab this fruit. And I think as a free action, you can eat the fruit. Anytime on your turn to gain 2 health. Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2. So we're up to 3 health. We're looking good. And now we're going to continue Caiman's turn, who was rudely interrupted there. Sorry, Caiman. He's going to do his linked attack here of an attack of 4 dice. Holy moly! Alright, here we go. You're dead, Spine Squid. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we don't have to spend any of our focus or anything. And he is taken out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And Caiman is the one doing all the hunting. I suppose that makes sense because he's the one with all the experience as the hunter. We drew ourselves. Ooh, that's pretty cool. 2 spirit. Oh no, that's not cool. He had full spirit already. Okay. So, but the squid is Gonski's. Now, we do remember that at the end of a round, although we should do this, shouldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I must have forgotten to draw for him in the previous round as well, so 1 and 2. Yes, I think that's all good. So, that was round 4, okay. So at the end of the round, if all Spine Squid tentacles have been defeated, remove their initiative token, shuffle their action cards back in their deck, and turn to page turn the page and read section 1. So now, just to show you, we're now going to open up the map. So we're going to head inside. So let's read a little scenario. You hack down the last remaining tentacle, but your relief is short-lived. 2 doors burst open and you see a group of frantic citizens threatened by more tentacles. To make matters worse, colonies of coral bugs slide off the slimy appendages and onto the dock. You'll have to work fast to save these people. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this book over and open up, and you can see now the new map shows us what's going on inside the dome or whatever it was there. So we have to put out some new bad guys. So we are going to add a 4th tentacle. Let's see here. What are they? Tentacles of blue. So yes, there are 4 tentacles. Are any of them mutants? No. Only in higher count games. So just 4 tentacles, I believe. So we'll just put the same 3 out here. So they're going to go here. Luckily they've sort of made it easy with the artwork. You can kind of see where the dock is broken, or the planks are broken, so you can place them in where you like. I think that's right. Yeah, that's where they go. Now, we also put out these coral bugs, and they are going to go, and there's going to be a mutant one of them actually, so let's put a mutant symbol. Right, so that's the little yellow one. Or is it? No, only at 3 players? Yes, so they're not actually mutants, but that's alright, I'll just put it out anyway. So it is, there's one up here, and there's one down here. Well, let's shake up the colours a bit, and one here. So in a bit of a line here, I think. There we go. Alright, and there's some more fruit. So there's fruit here and fruit up here, I think. And now we've got some panicked civilians. So what's going to happen with these guys is we're going to grab some random civilians. So we've got, how many of them here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and we're going to place them out. So there's one here. He's running around getting attacked by coral bugs. Another one over here. Okay, and we've got one over here, unfortunately, teetering on the edge. And we have 2 in a row over here. 1 and 2. Uh-oh. And the last one, I believe, is over here. Alright, so let's have a look here. Alright, so we had to randomize all the civilian tokens, place them out. We've not got any mutants, I don't think, but the spine squids now, they have a starting initiative value of 3. We put their card out over here, so we might do this, shuffle this up. There we go, we'll put these over here. Now the spine squids are the same, but there's no mutant, so they're now going to have health of 7, 7, 7, and 7. And our friends over here, the coral bugs, they're going to have health of 6. And I don't think there's any mutants. So 6, there's only 3 of these guys. Right, okay. Now they attack in close combat, but they do move around. Okay. Now, the new tentacle rules. At the end of the tentacle's turn, roll 1d10 for each tentacle, and then we flip any of these guys, these little civilians, to their distressed side. And if that happens twice, they get eaten and pulled into, pulled below sort of thing. So if their number comes up twice, flip any to the distressed side with red. If the indicated citizen is already distressed, they are pulled under. Remove them from the board and place them in deep water. If doubles are rolled, the citizen is only affected once. Oh, so you roll them all at once. Oh, I didn't grab. Oh well. So basically, in a single round, you can only roll each citizen once, I guess. Rescuing citizens. You may use an interact action once per turn to rescue an adjacent citizen. Place the rescued citizens in the safe zone where they can no longer be targeted by spine squid tentacles. So you just basically have to move next to them and basically get a free rescue every time you get next to one once per turn, sort of thing. And then you're supposed to put them over here on this little dock thing here, but we're going to put them on the beach over here. We've got to save as many as we can. The fewer that get pulled under, the better it's going to be for our experience and that sort of stuff as well. You cannot move onto or through a hex with a citizen. Right. Defeat all the spine squid tentacles while losing as few citizens as possible. That's our new objective. I think we still have to complete this within round 8 though, if I'm not mistaken. To get the better experience. We also instantly fail if 5 citizens are pulled under. Let's get it done. So we've got our initiative tracks here. We are going into round 5, and I think we are all systems go. So the tentacles are now on the move. Again, we probably want the tentacles to go first at the moment, just to get their attacks out of the way before we move in. Although Dust is very far away, so I'm definitely going to be using this movement to try and get her in, I think. Otherwise all these big powerful attacks are going to go to waste. I could scan for some big movement, I guess. And Caiman, what do you got? You've got a bunch of movement there, so maybe... What have you got, my friend? Again, you've got no ranged attacks, though. But you do have 1, 2, 3, 4. You do have some movement here. You do have some movement, so I could get you in. So if I play a... If this attack targets an enemy that is not at full health gainer thingy. They're all at full health at the moment. Maybe I do this defend one. And I could maybe replace that to keep myself getting a big attack here. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Alright, bingo! Up we go. So we start with the spine squid. Oh, I've got to shuffle the deck, don't I? Alright, so let's see what they do. Spine squid, spine squid. I'm going to put this over here. Maybe I'll do it this way and just put it on top. Okay. And we need to get the coral bugs. So the spine squid are going to go up 2 in the initiative. Wow. Alright, they're really going fast. So that's going to be a problem once we get in there. They're going to start going before us. Okay. And the coral bugs, oof, they're doing a big move. But they're not going any higher on the initiative, so that's okay. So spine squid are going to go up 2. Then Dust doesn't go anywhere. She stays where she is. Oh, but the... the coral bugs don't go up either. Okay. And then Caiman can start working his way up the top. Okay. Great. So, spine squid. Let's have a look at their range. You're going to do a 2 attack at range 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Either way, the spine squid are not going to get to attack. But what we do have to do for the spine squid now is roll... Where's our nice... We have a little... Oh, here it is. We have our D10. Alright, so we've got to roll this 4 times. So we get a 9. That's a 6, luckily. We've got 6, 8, 1, 5... 2 and 4. So wow, okay, so the 9 was good. And then we get an 8. I think there is an 8 here, isn't there? Oh no, he's in danger. Okay, we roll again. We get a 3. I think we're okay there with a 3. Yep. And one more. Oh, the 9 again. Alright, sweet. We're good. We are good. Now, after them, Dust goes. So Dust is going to play this one here. She is going to get a move on. Oh, now this is very interesting. Oh no, I'm too far away. But I guess I could grab this fruit. What if so I'm over here. Technically, I think I'm not supposed to stand on the fruit, I'm supposed to stand next to it, so maybe I'm back here. Okay. Because I could move 2, gain 2 spirit, and then spend the 2 spirit to move 2. So that would give me a movement of 4, so I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's still not great. I mean, the quicker I can rescue these guys, the better. But I wonder if I should run and grab some fruit on the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do that. I'll spend that to get the... I'll place it here. I'll use my movement. Bring that back here. Spend to get the extra movement. I'll grab the fruit. I'll heal up. 1, 2. And that's pretty much my turn. Now, the coral bugs go next. So they're going to go move 3. So let's start with this one here. It's going to go 1, 2, 3 to try and get to us. Then the purple one is going to go 1, 2, 3 and block me. Unfortunately, I was going to try and get in here and attack this guy. But I'm going to have to fight my way through the coral bug, I think. And then the last one is going to go 1, 2, 3. That's problematic. They're going to block the way, aren't they? Okay. So, alright, Caiman. I was going to do this. Still lets me move 4. Yeah. But I don't need to move 4 anymore, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm still too far away from rescuing him. So I could shield up, but I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm still going to move the... Oh no, that's costing me an attack as well. Well, in that case, I'm just going to use the 2 movement here, and then I'll do a big attack and try and just clear the way. So 1, 2, and let's just barge our way straight through this purple one. Hopefully. Yes. So, yep, big linked attack. Attack, attack. I did the move here. Yep, okay. Ooh, oh my goodness, look at this. I've got, oopsie, that was, oh, I think that's right. Because I saw a lot of attacks here. So that's 5 hits, and if I spend 1 of these, oh, I've got this one as well. Doesn't really matter, I'll just spend 1 focus, and that's a full 6 damage. So the purple one just gets squished instantly. And let's see what little reward we get for that. It is a focus, so we get our focus back. Very focused Caiman is. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Alright. And that's the round. So moving on to round 6. We had better... No... Nothing to work on there. This is coming over here. So we've got to choose what we want to do. Oh, now... A dash could be good here. 1, 2, 3. What's 3 going to do for her though? Can we move through? Can we move through? Move any number of hexes. Movement can be saved or divided. Don't know if I can move through it. I'm going to say I can't move through enemy. Caiman there, but I could be getting that wrong. Ah, boy. If I play this here, that would give me like 5 movement, plus at least some sort of an attack. That could be worthwhile. Or do I save that for later? Let's just do it. Let's not overthink it. Alright. And Caiman, well, we know we've only got one slot here. We've got a bunch of movement plus some potential attacks there. My shields aren't up at the moment though, are they? I want to sort of get in. I want to move fast. So I think Caiman's also going to use Alert Run. Although that's going to reduce what he can do attack-wise, isn't it? Maybe... He doesn't need that much movement to get to this guy, so maybe he just uses a big attack. You know, I think I only need to do a small... Save the big cleave for later. Let's do the Vindicated Cleave. Yeah, we're already at the bottom of the track. Let's stay down there. Okay, just checking the battery there, making sure we don't run out. It could be coming up soon though. All right, so we did that. We placed our things. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put these at the bottom like this, and we'll flip this up. All right. So coral bugs. Oh, coral bugs are shooting up the track, which is not great at all. And the spine squid are staying where they are. Alright, so starting with spine squid, they stay where they are. Unfortunately, she's going to go up. Now she goes up again. Does that push her this way? I think so. Because she goes up twice. I think that's right. I could be getting that wrong. Then the coral bugs, though, they go up 2. 1, 2, but they don't have enough to sort of get past there. And then Caiman, he goes down 2. Alright. Okay, well, starting with Dust, she's got to do some damage here. What was my plan with her? Was it going to be to do this? Just to get herself in there? Or is it to do this? 5, and then get to do a whole bunch of attacking? Oh, it's only a little bit of attacking actually. She goes 5. This is 3. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry, guys. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's not going to help. That's not going to cut the mustard, is it? So we'd better dash over this way. So we'll use 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this ability here lets us move either from our shield or our uncharged spot a shell to the quantum reservoir. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to move that to here. I believe that's what that does, yeah. So it doesn't let us trigger the quantum reservoir, but it lets us sort of build it up. So we'll do that. We needed the 5 movement here to get anywhere, so we can't use this attack, but we will just be rolling a single die, but we may as well against this yellow... what are they called? Coral bugs. So let's have a look here. Well, we've got ourselves a single attack plus the tidal thing there, but we don't have advantage. If Caiman was 1 spot closer, we'd have advantage there, but that's not the case. So that's a single damage to the coral bug. So not a huge turn there for Dust, but at least we've got ourselves into the fray, and hopefully she can now get a bit closer and maybe start trying to rescue some of these guys if they can hold out. We do clear this row here, and we get to draw a new card, so we should have a hand of 4 there. So that was Dust. Now the tentacles actually go next. So what are the tentacles doing here? The spine squid tentacles. So they are attacking with a range of 2. Sorry, range of 4, I should say. My apologies. Range of 4 and doing 2 damage plus tides will give them extra damage here. So luckily for Dust here, this squid is going to be in range of Caiman, so it can attack him. It's going to roll a single tide here, which is an extra damage. So that's 3 more damage 1, 2, 3. All of a sudden, Caiman's not looking as durable, is he? He doesn't have any shields. We really maybe should be focusing a bit more on the shields, but we tend to be going all out on movement and attack, don't we? That was the green one. Now, we've got the... I guess we should... Well, these two are going to be too far away anyway, but the red one... 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to be able to attack dust there, so let's roll the die again. And we get 1, so that's another 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're way back down to 2 health again with dust, but alright. Let's see. That was the spine squid, and we do have to now roll for the civilians being attacked. So where's that die? Here we go. Alright, so a 2. Unfortunately, there is a 2 over here. That's not great. And we have a 4. Oh no, this is terrible. We could lose a whole bunch here. 10. Is there a 10? No, that's good. And 10. Oh, there we go. All right, we got a bit lucky there, but still okay. We've got to remember to rescue these guys. We have to defeat all the spine squid. We don't necessarily have to defeat all the coral bugs. Okay. I think it's round 7. I hope I've been remembering to move this. Actually, hold on. My great apologies to the coral bugs and Caiman. We haven't done them yet, have we? So coral bugs. All right. So they're going next. They're going to move 2 spaces and attack for 2. This could be problematic. So this one's already going to be fine. I guess we trigger each one fully. So this yellow one's going to move. It doesn't need to move. It's already there. It's just going to attack. It's doing... oh my goodness, it's doing 4 damage. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we take a wound. So what happens here is, when drawn, we place this somewhere on our Nexus grid, and it cannot be discarded from our Nexus grid. So it's just going to permanently block something up here. Right. I'm going to put it on this thing, I guess. It's an extra die. Yeah, I'll put it on there. Alright, so that wasn't great. Okay, not a good start. Then we did smash one of them, didn't we? We smashed the purple one, so the green one is left. So it's going to move 1, 2, and it is also going to attack. And it's got a total of 3 because it's got the tide symbol there. So, oh no, 1, 2, 3. Well, Caiman is also wounded. Now with the wounds, because there's only 3 spots here, what happens is for the ally, they just build up a bank here, because what happens at the end of a scenario, you track how many wounds you've taken throughout the scenario, and that sort of counts on the character progression sheet here. You track the number of wounds they've taken. So even though it's not going to block this up, he is going to potentially take some damage there down the track, sort of long term. Alright, so now it's time for Caiman to retaliate. So what did we do with Caiman? We said he was going to do this, I guess. So this says, if this attack targets an enemy that is not at full health, gain a focus. Alright. So we've got 2 movement here. We've got another 2 movement there. We've got an attack. So we could attack and then move again and attack maybe. I think we don't have to link these together. I could be getting this wrong as well. But let's see. This green bug is at 6 health, unfortunately. So should we just try and get all the way through? Because then I could maybe use my movement to try and get to one of these guys and rescue them. Alright, so let's do that. Let's go 5. I think, sorry, I said 6 dice, but I think it's 5. 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. And I've got 2 focus I could spend to make 2 of the focus symbols on this die, on these die extra hit, so that would be a total of 6. So we've crushed the... Caiman just stomps on another bug. There we go. He gets himself a little reward for that as well. He's drawn himself, and he just keeps drawing focus out of this bag. Okay, so get 1 more focus. So that's the 2 attacks there. So we've lost this movement because that's an and/or, but we can move 2. I'd love to be able to get up here and rescue this guy, but I think I'm going to get down. Maybe in this case I'm just going to try and work on the squids. Okay. Yes. And then this is cleared and we're good to go. So that gets cleared. We draw ourselves a new card and we are moving to round 7 now. Yeah, like I said, hopefully I'm remembering to move this each turn. Let's choose our new cards. So these spine squid and coral bugs are going pretty fast here, so I guess I want to do I feel like these guys might jump up ahead of me anyway. So maybe I want to attack, build up my shields. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to do a Trinite Slash. It's going to send me down a little bit, but hopefully I can get where I need to go. Okay. And Caiman, what are you going to do, buddy? Well, now that I've drawn a harpoon bolt, but now that I'm in close range, I might want to just play this strike. So I think I'm going to play the strike. Alright, here we go. So, spine squid, we'll put your attack at the bottom there. Man, I haven't done any damage to these spine squid, and they're the name of the game. Alright, put these bottom and put these ones up. So the spine squid are going, well, first of all, dust is going down 2. 1, 2. Spine squid are going down 1. The coral bugs are going up 1, or they're just going to stay there, and Caiman's going to stay where he is. So let's start with the coral bugs. What are they going to do? They're already in contact with this. They're going to do a 2 attack, so on dust again. Oh no, that's another 4 damage. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she could be in big danger here. Okay. And the spine squid now. Got a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Luckily we're out of range for them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so the only one that's in range at the moment is the green one. That's going to attack our good friend Caiman. Oh man, he got hit for 4 as well. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not good. Need to eat some fruit. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, sorry folks. Camera's cut out there, but I think we were just about to play Dust's... No, we weren't about to play Dust turn, sorry. I guess we were, sorry. We were about to do Dust turn, but I think I had just attacked with the tentacles, but I had forgotten at the end of the tentacles turn that we're going to be attacking civilians. That's a 6, so unfortunately there is a 6. Oh, we could lose a lot of civilians if we need to start rescuing them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A 7. Is there a 7? No 7s. Okay. A 6. Okay, now we can't damage the same civilian in the same round. Okay, so that's fine. And a 3. I think we're okay. No 3s. Aha! Alright, well, we got very lucky there. Okay, now, dust. Okay, Duster's got this Trinite Slash. And what was I going to do with this? Was I going to... I don't want to cover up that movement actually. Now do I want to put it up here? Maybe build these up. So let's maybe go... I can move 2. Let's see. I can go 1, 2 with this movement here. Rescue our friend here. Put him over here. Then I can increase my focus by 2. Spend 1 focus to move in. And then let's do a slash. Okay. So 3 dice. Right. And oof. Now this is terrible, this roll, but I've got an attack here. That's 1 hit. But I can, if I spend 2 focus, charge up 2 of these, so I get an extra 3 hits with the focus on these 2 dice. So that will give me a total of 4. So that's better than nothing. That's the red one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. And now Caiman. What did we give you? We gave you this strike. We maybe do this. Do we want to give you a shield? It's too late now for the shield anyway, isn't it? Right. So move, attack. Yeah. Well, maybe I can finish, if I can get a lucky strike on this guy, finish him off, then I can move away, maybe? Let's try that. Okay, so that's going to be 4 dice against the green tentacle. If only I could team up against this red one. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's have a look at this. We've done a total of 2 damage here. How much of this? Oh, we've only got 1 of these focus. So we can spend that to increase this one, so that's going to be a total of 4 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite the progress I want to be making through these guys. So that's not cool, but it is what it is. Now we can move. Oh, hold on a second. This lets me increase my focus. So what I can do is increase that. Now technically I don't know if I have to trigger everything on the tile at once. So I guess technically if I was planning on moving afterwards I can do this, but I'm not sure. But we'll just say I wasn't going to move. Honest, I wasn't going to move, even though I think I just said I was going to move. But let's increase that by 1 so we can spend a little bit more and we can knock this guy down another 2, because there was another die that had 2 of those focus symbols. So what's he? Green. 1, 2. It leaves him on 1 health. Alright, so that's all of that. We didn't clear any other things there. We're going to put these here. We're going to put these here. And then we are going to move to the next round, I think. So, on to round 8. So we have to somehow kill all 3 of these this round, not to suffer any. Well, I guess I think if we can finish it now, we get bonus points. But so I guess you can kind of consider it losing points in the long run, I guess. I do not want to do the surge strike because I'll lose damage for each tide that I roll here. I don't really want to do that. I can heal 2 damage for each other attack you chain with this one. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Let's finish this guy off. Yeah, maybe. That'd be alright. Although it's a lot of attacks against a single guy that's not got a lot of health left. Do I save that? Maybe do I put that one down and do 2 attacks and move? Yeah, I might do that. Let's play that one down. Hopefully I'll have enough health to survive another round or so. And Caiman, you are stuck fighting this guy. I guess if we do something like this, he can still, so he can attack, he can then still shoot, move and maybe shoot or something like that. Yeah, alright, let's try that. So, the spine squid are going to not move on the track. The coral bugs are going to move down 2 on the track. 1, 2. Aha! Alright, so I hope I'm getting this right where I'm moving them up and down, putting them in the right positions, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So the spine squid are going to go first, which is unfortunate because it means we can't do any more rescuing before they do their thing. First of all, let's do the... Oh, now, what's their range? Range of 4. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, they can both attack. Oh, no. Oh, this could be problematic for us, actually. Oh, I should have done that healing. Oh, no, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. And then the other one, the red one, attacks. Well, that's 3. Oh yeah, I need to do that healing this turn because I don't think I can survive another round of that. Oh, not good. Green one is going to attack, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, luckily the purple one's out of range, but we do have one more green one attacking. Oh no, that's 4. So we are supposed to put out another wound and another wound, so it's 1 there, and we've got to fill up another spot. Let's maybe fill this one up. Alright. Thus, actually before we do that, let's see. Whoopsie, let's try and roll that again. What do we get? 8. Oh no, we lost 1. Ah, he's pulled under. So that's 1. 3, no, we're okay with that. 5, I think is bad. Yep, it's 1 over there. And last one, 8. Oh, lucky. Well, not so lucky for the number 8, but 1's been pulled under. Okay. Can't save everyone. Okay, so now what am I planning on doing here? I think I'm going to do this. 2, I can shield up. Isn't going to help this turn, but I don't know. I can attack and then I can move, so I can maybe try and rescue someone. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah, 2 attacks, 2 attacks. We've got a single hit. What do we need against this guy? He's red. We need 3 wounds. Oh, and this is not gonna do it. I don't have enough to re-roll. Oh, this is terrible. I really should have done that bigger attack to guarantee doing more hits, because I could spend... Oh, I don't even have the focus, so I'm really only doing 1 damage. Oh, that's a big fail there. Okay. We might need Caiman to help us out here. Alright, so I've done that. I can move, though. Oh, hold on a second. I've got these. I could recharge one of these 2. Oh, no, I did this. No, okay, so I can't. Okay. So I could move 2, though. I I think I am going to move up here and... Oh, now is this? Free actions. Tracked actions include... So I could pick up... Not sure if this is legal. I go here though. I'm in range of less of these guys, so that's probably better than grabbing the heel maybe. I'm going to rescue this guy. Oh no it's not. I'm much better off going here, aren't I? Because then I can heal. Grab that, heal, rescue this guy. And the heal will put me up 2. Am I going to be able to survive 2 attacks worth though? Maybe Caiman can finish that guy off, we'll see. Alright, speaking of Caiman... Oh no, hold on. Oh, I forgot about the coral bugs. Uh-oh. Oh no, the coral bugs are going. He gets to move 1, and he's going to attack Caiman for 3 damage. Oh my goodness. Oh, 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Oh, Caiman, you are in a big trouble. I could be in danger of getting completely taken out here. This dice rolling has been atrocious. I think it's maybe my tactics actually. Alright, Caiman. He's going to do... one there. So he can do a big powerful attack on the bug. No, he has to take this guy out, doesn't he? Well, let's do 2 attacks on the... Let's do 2 attacks on the tentacles. We needed 1 wound and we got one wound. Yes, thank you. Okay. Then we get to draw a little thingy out of here. Whoopsie. It's ill. Ooh, oh, fantastic. Just what we needed. It's some fruit, and I think we can use that straight away to heal. Why not? 1, 2. I think this was here. Then, so that was 1 attack. I think I'm allowed to do this 2nd attack. Choose not to join them up together. So I'll do these 2 attacks on the coral bug. And that's going to give me 2 hits. I can spend 1 focus to get 2 more hits there, which is going to take him down to 1 health, unfortunately. He's still alive. But then I'm going to shoot the other... shoot this long range one and try and take down... It's got 3 attacks. I'm going to try and take down that red one for dust. And the red one has 2 health. Red squid, so yep, that's 3 damage, so there we go. That's another one gone. Caiman doing all the work here. And oh, I'm liking it. I should put these back in the bag so there's some more of them. So that's another 2 health. Oh, should he go over and give it to... No, he needs to keep himself alive. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright. Boy, oh boy. Alright, we go into round 9. I think I'm supposed to draw a card here. We didn't fill up a row here. We didn't fill up a row here. Alright, we're up to our last cards here for until we cycle through. Caiman, you had better start moving. So you don't have any movement there, so I better give you a movement. You've got a long range one though, so that's not bad actually. You can kind of stay where you are. Actually, that's better. Why don't you stay where you are and shoot? So we need to give you some sort of... Well, we'll give you... Oh, you may move each hero 1. Is there anything that's going to let you attack before the coral bugs? Maybe the alert run. So maybe it's worth Oh, let's do the recharge instead. Yeah. Is that what I want to do, or do I want to just finish this coral bug off? Otherwise it's going to be nipping at my heels. I think I want to do that instead. Although I've got this attack here, don't I? Oh yeah, I can do that, it's fine. So let's put that over here. Let's put that there. Alright, let's see. Dust, you want to get stuck in... where was that healing one? Maybe you do that. Yeah, alright, we're going to play that healing. Nice and easy, and let's see what they do. Okay. The spine squid tentacles unfortunately going to go up the track. And the coral bugs are going down though. Okay. So, spine squid going up the track. Dust is staying where she is. Coral bugs are going down one. Caiman is going... Oh, now he can go up two. Let's do it. Okay. So, spine squid, they have a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope, 1, 2, 3. Ah, perfect. But they are going to attack some civilians. 4. Does that take anyone out? No, lucky. And there's only 2 of them now. This is what we should have done. We should have attacked these guys as quick as we could, so the less of them can start attacking. And a 2. No 2s. Oh, we got very lucky there. Okay, so let's capitalize on that. Dust is going to move in. I think I said I was going to do this so I can still move. Oh no, I don't have enough. Oh, could I have played something to give myself more movement? Oh, that's what I should have done. Because now this... Oh, but I've got movement here. So maybe that's enough. Oh, sorry, that's not right. Put it over here. There we go. Alright, I've got 2 movement here, plus I can spend a spirit to give myself 3. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Alright, we'll rescue our friend. And now we'll launch our attack. 4 dice. Alright, take this yellow squid. Alright, here we go. Do we have any focus? No, we don't. Alright. Oh, if only we had focus, that would have been a great roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, we'll take it. We'll take it. 4. Okay, and now Caiman gets to go. So Caiman is going to... He's going to punch the coral bug next to him. Oops, let's get these out of here. Oh yes, that's 3. How much health has it got? Although... Oh, it only has 3. Oh no, hold on, that's the... Oh, this bug only had 1. Oh, easy. Alright, squished it. Stomp, stomp. Down it goes. He gets himself a token. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shuffle this because I think that's getting a bit crazy. Okay, that's like the 3rd one of those I've drawn out. Although I guess I've drawn out... There we go, we've got a spirit. I guess I've drawn out plenty of focuses before, haven't I? Spirit. Oh no, that's terrible. Can I take back my my draw there? I want the fruit. Yep. So he took that out with a punch. Oh, I should have rolled 4 with that, shouldn't I? Oh well, it doesn't matter. And now we're going to attack with 3. We're going to spend 1 focus to get a range 5 attack. So I think that's actually what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, where is he? He's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's not quite enough. Okay, so I'll attack this purple one. I would love to finish that one off. Okay, 3 dice. He's got full health of 7, so I don't think it's possible for me to take him out with this roll, but we'll do as good as we can. That's a total of 3. 3 damage there, okay. Because we don't have the focus to spend. Where is he? 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Well, all these coral bugs are now defeated, so let's just get rid of the deck. let's get rid of their initiative track. We can pull these away and we will launch back into the new round. So we've already gone past 8. I think we're going into 10 now. Oh, we're getting close to like being penalized here or totally running out of time. Oh, no, whoopsie. Oh man, hold on a second. I really messed that up. So I was like, why was I thinking I was going to get an extra 4 attacks there, but I was supposed to play the card down. So I actually would have chosen, because I already had full of that at the time, so I would have chosen to have 2 of that, in which case I would have been able to knock this guy down by, I think there was a double and maybe a 1, so by another 3. So 1, 2, 3. So not enough to take him out, but yeah, that's fine. But that means I do have to clear all of these, so I don't have all those cool long-range shots anymore. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. They go back in the discard. I go to draw from there, but I don't have anything more to draw, so I have to shuffle my hand up again. Whoa. Alright. And now I've given myself a punch there, but I need some movement. Got a 3 movement there. That's actually, well, let's have a look. What do I need to get in there? I need a 3, I guess. A 3 will do it. Yeah, let's do that. So, plus it gets me up the track there. What's that? Alert run. Alright, we have to shuffle this deck as well because there's nothing to draw from. Alright, and we have a dash. Well, there you go. Although she doesn't need a dash, does she? She needs a big hit. Oh, and hold on. For each other attack you link with this one. Did I do this attack? So I think I heal 2, 1, 2, because I linked it with one other attack with a link. Yeah. Alright. Well, now, is it worth just wailing on this guy? Where are we? They're already so high up the track, I don't think it matters. So I think I'm going to go the Surge Strike. I think I'm going to just try and finish this guy off. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Tentacle Squid, Spine Squid. Alright, this is it. This should be the make or break turn. Ooh, they're going down 2. Ah, but we're going down 2. Okay. Oh, we could have gone before them. Well, Caiman might be able to go before them. Let's have a look here. So, they go down 2. Caiman. So I had to move those guys down. She's going down 1, 2. And then Caiman goes up 2. Wow, he's he's loving it at the top here. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Alright. Is that right? Or did I move him up already that turn? What was the previous card I played? No, I think I moved him with some of these or something. Alright. I think that's right. Okay. So, in that case, well, I guess this is right. I hope I'm getting this right. Caiman is going to get to attack before the tentacle, so at least we can maybe stop them from defeating one more of the guys. So we'll put this alert run in, and I think I want to put the alert run on this to get in range. So what I can do, I could go 1, or I could go 1, 2, stop on the way, grab this guy, heal up and all that sort of stuff. But I think what I'm going to do is the heroic. Where am I here? So 1, 2, rescue my friend. 1, 2, 3. So still coming this way. Now I wonder, can I rescue? once per turn to rescue one. Okay, so I can't rescue this guy as well, but he's alright because he hasn't been flipped over yet. Alright, so I can also, this is not an and or, I can also up my focus, which is going to be handy for the attack, and then I simply do a 2 attack. And hopefully that's enough. It's only got the 1 wound. And it is. We've got the one attack there. We could have even spent the extra for the extra focus, but we won't worry about it. We have defeated another fiendish spine squid tentacle. Oopsie. Man, can't get the thing out of the bag. And it is a spirit. So we'll put the spirit up there as well. And he's like, don't worry, buddy. We got you now. We got you back. We came, we saw, we kicked their butts. Alright, and also we also took a lot of damage. Now, the tentacle gets to go though, it's before it it's got one last thing to say. So it's going to make an attack here against Dust. It rolled, lucky, actually, now this is something we haven't, I don't think I've rolled a single one of these this whole game, which is why we've been getting hammered. On these dice there are some of these green symbols. We've rolled one with a tide, there's no advantage, so that doesn't count, but the little green symbol actually discounts an attack, so instead of attacking for a strength of 3, it's now going to attack. I wish I'd rolled that a few more times, but it's going to attack with a strength of 2 now, so Dust is going to take, now I think actually these were left over from before, so they should be over here. So she's going to take the full 2 damage. And speaking of Dust, it's now time to get her revenge. So she's played this Surge Strike. She's going to do it. She's going to play this down here, and she's going to roll. I think this is right. I could take myself out here with rolling this many die. Although I've got this one here which lets me heal. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yes. All right, here we go, Mr. Tentacle. All right. Now, okay, so the problem being, we have just rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tentacle, which would take us out, which would kill us. But I'm going to choose to do this one first. So we're going to heal 2 for each other attack we did, which is 2. I think that's right. 1, 2. And then we take the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving us very close to the end there, but that's certainly enough hits though over here to take out the last spine squid. So we did it. We are victorious. Oopsie, let's draw a thing. There we go. We got some fruit. Let's well, you know what? Let's save that fruit, and we can use it to spend on things down the track. Speaking of which, I'm not going to go through the full sort of next phase where you sort of you might get to go to the shops or this or that or whatever it might be, sort of thing. I think we'll call it there. I'll see if there's any story for us to read here. Read section 1.2. Yes, there is. Okay, let's finish this off, and then I'll just show you what you would do with some of these things. So everyone's safe. Caiman puffs carrying 2 shivering fish folk on his back after doing all the work. I think that was the last one, Dust says, wiping slime off her sword. A group of hunters skids past the group, chasing the retreating spine squid with watercraft-mounted harpoons. The entire dock is a mess. Fruit stalls are everywhere. Fruit stalls are destroyed, and the spine squid and coral bug slime are everywhere. This attack is greatly unusual, Echo says. The recent fold perturbations must be responsible to some degree. Well, usual or not, I think the closing ceremonies are cancelled, Dust sighs. We should head back to the Citadel. We need to be at the fold's edge by morning. Alright, so this is just kind of like getting us used to combat before we go out and actually go into the real dangerous areas. We can see here that there's a scenario bonus, which says, congratulations, the deck is now secure. So we had 1 citizen pulled under, so we'd get 3 points. If we'd managed to keep them all safe, we would have got 4. We also get 3 fame there. We get the bonus or penalty based on the round, so 8 or less, 1, 11 or more, -1. We were in the middle there, so we don't go up or down there. And then just some things here. So we would then have the opportunity to do some upgrades on our sheets. We also get to do a reserve power card tick there as well. And then we complete all end of scenario steps listed on the back cover of the rulebook. So if we have a look at the rulebook, you can see here end of scenario. So we would collect our rewards, gain the scenario specific rewards, look at our hero sheets, and then in future scenarios, basically from after the first mission, you get to gain goals and things like that, which are pretty cool as well, and you can go up and down in the difficulty modifier. But I hope that gives you a bit of a sense of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed that, the battle, the ebb and flow. Let us know what you think of the game. Let us know what you think of the video too. Like I know this is probably not the best camera angle and stuff for it, but you know, was it enough to sort of get a sense of the game and have a bit of fun? Could you sort of tell what was going on out there on the board? Could you sort of get a sense for what I was trying to do down here? I know we didn't have a zoom in, so you couldn't see exactly the text, but I was trying to sort of like show you what most things were up at the camera. So yeah, anyway, well, I hope that was fun for everyone watching at home. And we'll be back with more Marvel United, and who knows, maybe if you guys let us know that you enjoyed this, or if I'm feeling in the mood for it, we might get back to the table with Tidal Blades 2 and other games besides. So I'll let you guys go, but catch you on the next one. See ya. Meeple Monkey out.